Gosh.
All the answers you need to know. Watch now, the internet dad show. Subscribe quick, join in the fun. Deep State's grid monster on the run.
Can you hear the
Yes.
theme song? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Morning. I'm Jason. That's Deacon. And this is TreeLDR Tuesday. As you can see from this amazing photo. That's probably the third problem that I ran into this morning.
Move your mic closer there, Jimbo.
Is it?
Tentacles around your brain. Squid monster is driving you insane. Can't you see the playing with our minds?
That's not necessary.
I thought it was. So show the picture again without the little internet dads thing in the middle. I want to look at.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh, no, you can see it. So that is
you can see it pretty
technically
good.
not your tree.
Oh yeah. No, I know. My neighbors. That's not the first time their tree has been untended and fallen into my yard.
When you live in a city and suburbs and really close to neighbors and stuff like that, that's to be expected. Okay,
Mhm.
can't control nature, you know.
Do not.
And if it's a crazy, unruly tree, that would be one thing. That didn't look like it was really unruly. It just looked like you had a wind gust and it blew down that particular branch. Which,
Well,
honestly,
half
it
of the
looked.
tree.
Did it hit half the tree? Did it hit? Well, that was a big branch. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it
It doesn't look like it damaged your fence, if any, or very little.
Right. Yeah, I have not examined it yet, but this right here that is on the standing up part on the right side, that is half the tree. The other half of the tree is literally laying. That's half the tree.
Now that you look at it, that is half the tree. That looks like half the tree.
Okay.
All right. So we're almost wearing the same thing this morning. Lily, for those of you that's wondered what happened to JJ's voice, Lily is sick. And
sick is she was sick. All right, complained for a little bit.
Tell us Lily to come and say hi to all of us.
Hey, she'll come
all
over here
one of us.
She'll come over here in a second. I woke up at 4 a.m. when she came in and said, "Oh, my tummy hurts." Oh, okay, your tummy hurts. And then I went back to sleep. I was like, okay. And she went to go to the bathroom. Hold on, we're gonna include her in this story here. Watch out. Here it comes. All right, Lily. All right. So she woke me up at 4 a.m. or so. And we had to go to the restroom for a while. And then about 5 o'clock, she had not gone back to sleep, but she did decide to throw up. Yeah, she threw up all over that bathroom. Now here's an extra bonus. Lily, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your aim in terms of hitting the toilet?
I would throw up out of the toilet.
You did not throw up in the toilet at all. You completely missed the toilet entirely, right?
I had to a little bit of throw up in the toilet, and then I spit it all.
Yeah, it was mostly all over the floor and the wall and a lot of the kitchen and some of Dad.
Daddy has throw up.
Here, let me get you this stool so you can. Let me put this here. All right, you're gonna be able to join Dad.
So Deacon will be 18 this year, and when he was little, when he said, "Dad, I don't feel good" or "my tummy hurts," you had at maximum 3 to 4 seconds before before it was coming out, and I have been covered in that before. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Come here. Come on. All right, come on. Why are you? Come on. Come on. Why are you standing? Okay. All right.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. No, there was. Yeah. So now you're not going to school today. And how do you feel right now?
A little
Better.
bit.
You feel all right? Go get your Gatorade. Drink some Gatorade. Okay, so we've got tree down. We've got a kid home. Cancels our morning date plans because wife and I were gonna go to watch The Accountant 2, play hooky from work for. I was gonna take a day, half a day or whatever. We were gonna go on a date. That's canceled. It's raining right now. Let's see. We've got this. I found this about 5 a.m. That server box right there has got a fan that is frozen, which when a CPU fan gets frozen, it will obviously can't vent heat. So I'm dismantling some other stuff to replace that fan. So yeah, we have a morning going on. All right, now I know you want to talk about this thing.
It's a la boo-boo.
Deke, I think I imagine that you have no idea what this is.
I think I do.
You think you have an idea of what this is?
Was she
Because
just
I didn't
holding
even
them
know.
up?
Yeah, this
Maybe.
dude right here.
Oh,
What is-
maybe not.
It's a la boo-boo. A Persia la boo-boo.
Big.
And a la boo-boo is a monster dressed in a bunny rabbit onesie.
It's counterfeit.
And my sister has one,
counterfeit.
but my
It's fake.
sister not sick. She didn't go to school. So, and there's another little bit bell.
That is super cool.
I'm gonna hold on to this. You're not playing with it.
Show her. Show
All right.
them. Show her the.
Here.
I want to
Drink
know
some
the
Gatorade.
names. What is her creative names that she's named those things? Let's go.
I don't know. I
Ask
don't
her.
know. Well, I'm gonna ask her in a second. So the Labubu's are some sort of an accessory toy that curiously older women use as they dangle off of their purses or something.
I gotta look this up. How in the
Oh,
hell?
you do gotta I had D.
Boo.
Labubu.
Oh, hey, I got it right. Okay, Labubu is a popular brand of plush toys created by this person. Blah blah blah. Hang on, let's show you images of Labubus.
Now go put it in the.
You'll have to make me moderator.
Yeah, hang on, it's coming up. I need her to.
Go away.
This is fake. This thing is sold at Pop Mart. POP Mart. That's the people that make pop toys, I think. And if you can read that, it says, well, you can't. This one says POB.
Oh, God.
You can only get away with that for a certain number of years. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
They
hoping.
start picking up on
that it
things.
lasts a while.
Yeah.
Does Deacon have a look?
Oh yeah, Deacon, do you have a Labubu?
I have two myself. Yes.
Can you show us it?
Oh,
They're at home.
oh, you got called on your BS, sir.
They're at home. I'm at work.
Hey,
I did get called.
Bluff called.
I know, bluff called. You know what? Look, Lily. You know what my Labubu is? Look.
Yeah, he has a La Dude.
Oh, hang on. I'm trying not to knock over my coffee.
Oh, he's so cute.
Mm. His name's Little Dude.
Little dude.
Little dude.
Little dude. Hey,
Little dude.
is that your name? What is he doing?
He's getting his shoulder rubbed.
Oh,
All right, I'm releasing you. You can go watch TV.
Shh. I'm gonna get. Since she's mine.
Yeah, you are not taking sisters. That's not your toy to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when
Okay.
sister gets home,
Yeah,
mine,
that's all right. Bye.
Oh,
Yep.
Most entertaining part of the show, right there, ladies and gentlemen.
It seriously is. For sure is.
Well, do you know that the what we all know as Cabbage Patch dolls are
Yeah.
technically the knockoff of what the real Cabbage Patch dolls were. And I don't remember the story in detail, but it was like the woman that made the original concept and did these dolls. I think, Xavier Roberts, like, was a doll maker or something and wanted to do this, and she didn't want to market them. They got into a beef, and then he created his own. And like he's billed in the story as the bad guy, and that
Oh yeah.
they're the knockoff brand of what the original Cabbage Patch dolls were that she made. And it wasn't like she made like 5; she made bunches of them. They were.
I
It was an
mean,
interesting story that I came across one time, but
that's
I like
why
stuff like
you
that.
trademark your product and your intellectual property, because
Look,
people will steal a good idea.
look up, Nathan B. Stubblefield for anybody watching. Nathan B. Stubblefield was one of the original inventors of the radio. A man from Italy came over and learned some techniques under him, named Marconi, who went back and then patented it and became the inventor of radio, because Nathan B. Stubblefield didn't patent his invention.
Really?
Yeah, and this guy, Nathan B. Stubblefield, is from Murray, Kentucky, here in Western Kentucky.
There was something else I want to say. Oh, about these Labubu things. So, like, I would think that this. Hey, Dave, this shouldn't matter to you because, like, oh, your kids are older. This is the thing that I'm curious about because I don't understand. I mean, I understand why my kids are interested in this thing because it's like a stuffed animal doll thing and it's got a keychain on it. They can stick it on their backpack. I understand why a 6 or 7 year old would want to get this thing. What I don't understand is why. How did she already make it green? What I don't understand is why 20 to 25-year-old women are making tons of YouTube videos about them buying and opening these things and yelping with being excited. Like
JJ, man,
these adult women are children.
remember when we were younger, the Beanie Baby craze. That was not that was primarily women, older women.
Like why? I mean, look, I'm gonna show you.
I've said for a long time that if you can come up with a series of little things like this, little collectible things that are all different but all set in the same little, universe or whatnot, that you can make money off of them. I've got a grand idea for it, but
these, if you search for these videos or whatever, like this is this is an adult woman, this is an adult woman, this is an adult woman. Like there's one that's kids, but like all of these others, like, oh, she's so excited to be at Pop Mart. So I just like, it's so weird, it's so strange to me that, and maybe you're right, maybe it was like this with like Beanie Babies, I don't know, I always thought that was goofy as hell too. I swear my daughter is trying to tear this thing up. Good morning, Dave. Can't hear you. Got no volume, sir. You are not on the air. Yeah, you got no sound. But you're not muted. So I got a tree to cut down. Did you see my tree? Did you see my tree? It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It's sort of a gift from the neighbor. Yeah. Oh. No sound. Yep. Yeah, you got no sound. That's okay. Half of my stuff is messed up too. I think let's see. I don't know why it does this. There. Okay. Check. Boomer Radio. No sound from you, sir. Yeah, you have to probably reload the page or something. I don't know what you're gonna do. Oh, I heard static. Okay, let's see what's happening in the news while you struggle to use the internet. Let's see. U.S. trade deficit hit record high in March in a pre-tariff import surge. U.S. imposes sanctions on Myanmar. Okay.
I'm here now.
Oh, hey, Dave. How are you?
You just wonderful.
U.S. appeals court rejects Donald Trump's bid to revoke 400,000 migrants' legal status. Seems like just another day, to be honest. Declassified U.S. intelligence undermines Trump Maduro gang connection claim. Mm-hmm. Got war happening in Israel. Don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, it's all
Dave. A mess. Yes, sir.
I was doing a Bible study. Well, we were doing Sunday school on Sunday, and we were reading Judges, I think 13. So we were reading about Samson. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, the story of Samson is one that is told from, you know, from when you're a little kid. Yeah. It's like, oh, Samson, he killed 1,000 guys with a donkey bone, and then, you know, told Delilah that his hair made him strong, and she got him shaved by the Philistines, and then he ended up using his the last of his strength. He prayed to God for one more moment of super strength, and killed more Philistines than he killed in his whole life. He killed in that last dinner party while blinded. And it occurred to me while we were reading that story that Samson, who was a judge of Israel, judged Israel for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a moron, kind of a complete moron.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he's yeah.
So why did he get the job of being a judge? Because he was...
Go back to the beginning of his story.
No, hold on.
Today, JJ, what are you talking about?
Because this is the story of Samson, right? Super strong from birth, dedicated, a Nazarite of God. Okay,
Nazarene, not Nazarite. No, you're right, Nazarite. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And and then, you know, he married some woman out of his tribe, and then I think her father gave her to somebody else, and so he killed a bunch of people. And then later on, he, I guess, was Delilah the prostitute that he got with? Did he marry her?
One of many.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
he had women issues.
Yeah. So, okay. So now here's the story of the tragic story of Samson. Samson, gifted by God, superb strength, somehow found himself as a judge of Israel. I'm not really sure what that entails, because he just killed a lot of people.
So the judges, what they did was they served Israel by getting them out of the hot seat. If you look throughout the book of Judges, you'll see the cycle. There was no king in Israel.
Oh, yeah.
And the people did as they said.
Once again, Israel didn't listen to God.
So Israel would end up just kind of mimicking whatever all the nations around them were doing. This goes back to, hey, this is what you have to do when you get to the promised land. You got to wipe it out, and you didn't. So you still got these spots of cancer that spread. And so what the judge did, God would raise up a judge for the sole purpose of getting them out of the trouble, to say, to end Israel's conflict, not necessarily to tell Israel they're right or wrong, not to tell Israel how to live. Most of the judges were pretty Um, horrible.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. But Samson in particular was extra dumb. And this is, I want to tell this story and get Deacon's kind of opinion on this, maybe. So, so Samson gets with Delilah, and Delilah is secretly trying to like get a bunch of money from the Philistines. The leaders of the Philistines are like, we will give you 1,100 pieces of silver. Each of us will give you that much if you just tell us how to beat this dude. And she's like, okay, cool. So she goes to Samson. She's like, tell me how you're so strong. And he's like, he lies to her. He's like, oh, if you tie me up with bowstrings, then I'll lose my strength. And then she does that. And then he breaks out of it. Okay, so I told you that this is the reality. I told you what makes me weak. And then you tried to do it. And it didn't work because I lied to you. And then she's like, oh, now tell me for real. I think it was like rope or something like that. I forget what the second one was. And she did it again. And he fell for it again. and then the third time, he actually, it actually says, the Bible, the book of Judges says that she nagged him to the point of death. She would not stop nagging him about how to beat his super strength. And she nagged and she nagged and she nagged to the point
I don't
of
think
death.
Samson knew where his strength came from.
Oh, he did? He told her.
It has nothing
He
to do
says-
with his hair. It has nothing to do with his hair. You need to go back and read it all over again if you think it does.
No,
It-
no,
it
he knew.
says the
He no.
Spirit
First of
of
all,
the
he knew
Lord
that
came
he was
on
in. He knew he was a Nazarite of God. He knew he was dedicated
Yeah,
to God. He
but there were a
had
lot
an
of people who-
instruction. There was an instruction to never shave his head or drink.
Correct.
I think there was
Wine.
drink wine, something like
Yeah,
that.
you can't drink wine.
And
You can't be in the presence of dead things. And he killed things all
Right.
the time. These are
Right.
all part of the Nazarite vow. It had nothing to do with his hair.
Right.
It had everything to do with the Spirit of God coming upon him. And
Right.
it actually says that in the text. The Spirit of God came
Yeah,
upon him. The
yeah,
Spirit of God
yeah.
came upon him. The Spirit of God,
and
he
it
did all these
left him, and he
miraculous
didn't know
things.
when it
Right.
left me. He had no idea. So my point is, she did the game twice, and he fell for it twice, and then he told her a third time, but he told her part of the actual truth. If there was anybody that you should not trust, it's somebody that's very clearly betrayed you twice.
But JJ, maybe she made a really good meatloaf. Have you ever considered that the fact that maybe it was the best meatloaf he had ever had in his life?
And meatloaf can be a euphemism for a lot of things.
I did not mean it that way, but
No,
thanks,
no, I'm just saying.
man.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
There could be a lot of things you could
The
fill in
pastor,
there.
the pastor
It-
comes with the euphemisms. That's so strange.
I just said there could be a lot of things that it could connect to. It could be the food. It could be the drink. It could be the way she cleans. It could be
Well, I
the way
was
she
making a
sings.
joke, but you make a good point. I mean, because that's what I was thinking there when you were, because I saw where you were going with that, and I'm like, and I know the story. I'm like, that's a good point. Why did he stay? Was he trying to prove a point?
No, I think he was just
Ricochet.
stupid. He's just dumb.
Ricochet said Dredd is the favorite of his judges.
Oh.
Dredd is a phenomenal judge. I would love to see.
Thank you. I
Like-
know what you're going to say.
I want to see it in the Bible.
Oh.
Give
That's-
me
I didn't know what
Judge
you were gonna
Dredd. God rises up Judge Dredd. That'd be so much fun.
No, we were just talking about this the other day with some other buddies, and I was like, man, that movie was really, really good. Not
Carl
the
Urban?
Sly Stallone one, but yeah, it was.
I am the
really good.
law.
But it did so poorly and didn't make hardly any money. But wouldn't you like to see like a series? JJ, would you rather have a Dread series or a Wheel of Time series on Amazon Prime?
Dude,
Conan the Barbarian series.
Ooh,
I don't want.
Go,
I don't.
go for the old.
I almost
ones.
don't want Amazon Prime to make TV anymore. Like anything.
Fallout.
They did good on the
more
Fallout.
Fallout?
So
Fallout was
I'm gonna
fun.
ride with them on Fallout, but Wheel of Time is absolutely.
They had a really
trash.
good series, I thought, going called Range, the Outer Range.
There are two seasons of that with Josh Brolin as
Yeah, and that's it. They were
I
like,
was
this
going to
is
show
too
up in my
expensive.
office in a minute.
it's a weird ass show. He dude broke falls into a hole through time, maybe. Not
Yeah,
real
it's like a
sure what's going on.
dimensional. Yeah, it's
I don't,
weird
I don't think I
time
watched the
hole.
second season.
It's
What
good.
happened in yeah?
Like his granddaughter comes back as a. It's weird. It's crazy.
Unusual. Oh, okay.
Somebody's going to
So
pop in my
that's-
office in a minute. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
letting you know.
God, he's
I'll
got a
mute.
So that's what I
Sorry,
that's what
buddy.
I brought to the table. Broken trees, broken servers, broken kid. What you got?
I don't think
I
I have.
posted
And
something fun
Fake
the other day.
fake Labubu's. These things are so expensive.
Dave posted a really cool story. Dave, do you want to?
Yeah,
me to?
I'm trying to find it here. Yeah, go ahead and pull it up.
It's in news drops.
I'll
Yeah,
put you as moderated.
the air bike.
Yeah, make him the moderator.
All right,
There
let's
you
see
go.
here.
This was a cool
All right.
story.
So I saw this the other day and I thought, oh man, that is just so awesome. Why is this
Oop.
not going where it needs
What
to
was
go?
your favorite trooper? What's your personal favorite type of trooper in Star Wars?
Ooh.
Mine always
I
split
would-
between two.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of liked the oddness of the ice trooper, the Hoff ice trooper. With
Yeah,
just the
yeah, that was one of
straight-
mine.
It would
Yeah.
just look freaky. Oh yeah, I'm supposed
Didn't
to
they
show
have
this
like a
now.
loincloth for some reason?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it keeps the wind out.
Kept the wind.
Oh,
My
snow
favorite
trooper.
was
That was
always
snow
this
trooper,
the scout troopers because of their little helmet
Oh,
and the speeder bikes.
it's gonna. I hate the way this is set up, guys.
Here,
All right,
here,
hold
let me
on
bring
here.
it up, and you can talk about
Yeah,
it.
you bring it up. All right. So I stumbled across this article the other day of this air bike that I don't know how far it flies,
What?
but 124 miles per hour. You can't see any of the blades that prop it up. They're all put underneath, but this thing will flat out go.
Wait, where are they? Like, I mean, I know you're saying you can't see them, but like,
this is overseas. I don't remember where this is.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
All right, yeah, definitely later. Stop.
Bro, it looks like he's like 10 or 15 feet off the ground.
So one of the things
Look-
that
look
I
at the
thought was
shadow.
weird. Yeah. Looking at the shadow, I don't know if he's on a path or something. Like he's staying on that. I want to know, can you go across the ridge? Can you go over everything? Why are you on the road? It's an air bike.
That's
so that
not a
was one of
road.
the-
That's water.
It looked
And
like
he's
water.
probably-
Okay.
Probably doing that so when he falls off, it doesn't hurt quite as much.
Yeah, that looks like
Okay,
water.
fair.
Oh no,
Okay.
I tell you why. He's doing that because when you fly over water, you can see the air being pushed. That's why he's doing it.
Okay.
So that for this drone video, they're doing it as a demonstration.
What the crap?
You can see get your internet working good.
Well,
But
they,
at any
they
rate,
just
I-
they just
I saw
changed my
this
internet
and-
here.
I don't have a motorcycle. I wanted a motorcycle for the longest time until about 4 years ago, and then I had there were a bunch of accidents of individuals on bikes in this area. A couple of them died, and I'm like, I don't want a bike.
That sounds
Um,
terrible. I mean,
yeah, but
I've
when I
seen
see
so many
this-
people get injured on bikes, and I also have seen so many people driving bikes,
Well, I guess
trying
we're
to get
watching that.
murdered on the highway. So
Uh-huh. When I saw this, I thought, I think I might actually ride this.
an air bike. Okay, so I want
Really?
to see a photo. Can we see a photo of this thing where it's?
Well, I mean, thanks to my new internet here, I've gotten toned down. It obviously they were like, nothing's going to change. Yeah, everything's changed. Let me see if I can get it to freaking pull back up again.
The very beginning, I think,
let me-
I don't
or
have
at some
anything
point in the
else.
video, it showed him walking out to the bike.
Nope, we ain't watching it. Sorry, boys.
Yeah. And
You'll have to
I
load
was
it.
having problems getting. I was having problems getting it to share.
I got it. Hang on.
That kind of pisses me off.
Oh my god, it's not even loading here.
Maybe
Well, you
it's
gotta-
maybe it's the site.
It could be the site.
Let me jump over
There's
to
a bunch of
YouTube.
ads.
Okay, that's what I was doing. You do it.
It's here we go.
Okay.
Can you
All
see
right.
that?
Yeah.
In a
Yeah.
world.
Here we go. I'll bigonate it.
In a world
Maybe they're trying to
where
freeze
there's
it.
just
Show.
sand.
We're gonna strip the music out.
Across the deserts of Tatooine, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so they're doing that so that you can
Yeah, you
see
can
that
see.
the air is pushing. Mm.
I don't have the
This
Star
is
Wars
real-
theme, or I would play it in the background.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
of course. I'm gonna get another
dun,
channel.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, now we can
Dude,
see it. See it? Where's
we came in
is it a
4th
jet
place last.
or does it have blades? It looks like it's a jet, like an air jet.
I believe it has blades.
I don't see any. I didn't see any blades when it was parked.
No, I didn't either, but I believe it's got blades.
It does
I
have.
would
a
think it
thing
would
kind of
have those
sticking out
air
from there.
jets, like those Marines and whatnot. Those suits, those Iron Man type
Well-
suits now that they're doing.
Everything is all the audio from the actual thing, I believe, was stripped.
Mm.
I mean, I took it out here. I'm
No.
I'm
I
hearing it.
believe in the video, all the audio
Oh.
is stripped. So you can't hear what noises the
Oh,
machine
I see.
makes. And
I
that
mean,
might be
they
a
are
little more
doing these
telling.
dramatic pans and cuts and stuff, so you can't actually see what the heck they're doing.
Hey, yeah, Ricochet over there in the comments. Invincible and Upload are decent series on Amazon. They actually are. I really like Upload. It's great.
I watched, I think maybe the first half of the first season of Upload, or maybe I watched the first season of it. I don't know how far into that I got.
Vox Machina.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw
I
out
didn't
Vox
like.
Machina.
I've got my own personal opinions on that show.
That's fine.
On Vox Machina,
Yeah, coming from
I just thought it was.
a 35-year Dungeons and Dragons player and a guy that is
See, there it's hovering.
voice actor. I've got my opinions on that show.
I enjoy the
Look
story.
at all of this stuff flying around. So, like,
Mhm.
I don't
I'm-
like the
okay, so-
vulgarity.
yeah, I didn't like that.
I
Somebody,
will-
Yeah.
coming from somebody who cusses all the time. I didn't like the vulgarity.
I also found the Vox Machina to be hard on the ears.
and
Very-
occasionally on the eyes.
No.
And occasionally on the eyes.
Yeah.
That was just
I
kind of
only,
like
I only watched the first one where they were like following some dragon or something. I didn't follow the rest of the seasons. That looks like it's got a jet, like a single air jet or whatever, and it's just keeping it up. Which
looks like
I
it's
don't know
got
how
a
they keep it
laser.
balanced.
Looks like it's got a laser gun mounted to the front of it too.
I think that's a camera.
You
That's
could
like a
mount a laser gun.
GoPro camera.
Are you sure
Or a
it's not a laser
flamethrower.
gun?
You could
Yeah,
mount a
flamethrower.
flamethrower.
Speeder bike
Well,
force
we're not-
chase. Absolutely click that one up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on. What happened? Where did it?
What happened? Oh no! No!
Where's?
Go and see if it gives.
Yes.
There,
this
Click
one.
that.
Click it fast! Click it fast!
Yes. No,
Oh,
this
dude, he
one I
just
watched.
got
No music. No music. I don't want to get struck.
Oh, but
Yeah, that's true.
dude. Look at that.
Oh.
See that
That's
that
fake.
stick that's sticking out the front? It's not fake. That's a GoPro. That stick is a GoPro camera, and what you're seeing is footage from that camera. So it looks fake, but it's stable because it's on a stick.
That.
Dude, look
It
at the
looks-
wind. That
It looks
thing
like
is
it's moving
blowing.
so slow, though.
That's okay.
He might be moving slow, so he doesn't
Yeah.
hit a tree.
Well, look at that. You don't. It did not drop. It didn't drop when it went off the ledge. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
like
Yeah,
if it's pushing
He's
against the ground.
yeah, he's going up right there. Look at him.
So I did my Star Wars Trivia Pursuit thing last night.
Yeah, how'd that go, dude?
I was angry. We missed 2 questions, which put us.
What
in
was your
4th.
team name, first of all?
I don't care what you smell.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was a
think
great
that's
line.
as good, but
So
okay.
there was a question about Spaceballs, which should not have been there. This is episodes 4, 5, and 6. There was a
Yeah.
question of which character was in the most movies spanning the entire trilogy. And
Yeah.
I was confident that it was 3PO, which did end up being the right answer. But R2D2 was in all the movies too. The only difference is Anthony Daniels did 3PO for all the movies. Kenny Baker did not. So on part of being dead. At any rate, the two questions that we missed, the first one, I will definitely say, yeah, okay. The second one, I'm going to argue till I die that no, I'm right. So the question that we missed was, who was George Lucas's second pick if Harrison Ford was not Han Solo? I thought it was John Travolta. Apparently, it was Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken as Han Solo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I want to see that. I want to hear that.
Hey, how we doing?
He's got to go.
All right. Well, we got to go.
We don't know the second. Tune in tomorrow, boys and girls, for the second question that Dave missed in his Star Wars trivia. That's what we call a teaser.
Sure.
That was completely planned.
All right. Deke, I'm gonna let's see. How do I do this? To share audio, share a tab or screen instead. I guess I'm gonna have to share it. So there might be feedback. So Deke, Jill is going to tell my joke today. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So here you go. Hang on.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No.
It's hold on. Maybe I didn't do the right tab. And
whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Dude.
Entire screen. Also share audio. Gotcha. Okay. Here we go. Share. Share. Cancel. This is
why is
ever heard
this
the phrase
so
juice is not
anymore?
worth it.
Why
Please.
is it so complicated?
It refuses to share.
2 buttons.
It's refusing to go. Oh, you know what I can do here? I can just play it here.
Yeah, play it on your phone. God, this used to be simple. Every update. I can't hear that either.
Alien to sleep.
How do you get a baby alien to sleep?
How do you get a baby alien to sleep?
You rock it.
It's better coming out. It's better coming
Listen.
from her than coming from you.
Yeah, it really is. We went out this morning while I was looking at the down tree, and we recorded like 5 or 6 jokes for her to play on the show since she can't be here. So they are all as good as that joke.
Very nice. You know, I have a brother. You have a brother. I have a brother. And we have a lot of things in common, but we have very many things that's different. Like, for example, he prefers taking escalators, and I prefer taking elevators.
Okay.
Yeah, we were raised differently. I'm sorry. That was terrible. George
Politicians and talking heads lying left and right. You can help us bring facts into the light. Don't let your daughter lose her next swim meet to a psychopath dude with fake teeth. Ask for a comment, he said no. Watch now, the internet dad show. Subscribe quick, the squid monster's on the way. Inspire with us tomorrow's news today. Oh yeah.
That was